Hello everyone, today I'll be making a Gauntlet tier list, trying to keep it quick, so I already filled in all the Guardians. The further you go down, the weaker they become, the further you go right, the weaker they are in general, but it depends on a lot of factors, and the later tiers I haven't put in as much effort at sorting them. S tier Guardians are Guardians I will always try to get in my team no matter what, because they're just that good. And usually I try to fill the rest of my team with A tier and B tier Guardians. And skip Guardians are ones which I try to not pick under any circumstances, because they just don't offer enough for me to win. Corvus on top, he has one of the best CC abilities in the game. His ultimate does a lot of damage. Maybe even has the best CC ability in the game, because it pulls in everyone. You can get the backline in as well as the front line. It can delay the auto attacks, it can cancel their abilities, it gets people closer stacked up so your AoE hits better, super good. Morax jumps into the enemy team wherever the most people are, CCs them, is beefy, is annoying, avoids a bunch of damage, ultimate hits hard. Dolphia is beefy because of the lifesteal, his wolves really hurt, they take a lot of pressure off your team with them. They can even kill certain Guardians. His ultimate is decent too. Hannah, her orb is just absolute amazing, especially if you pair her up with Guardians like Gwyn, so everyone gets stacked together when they just get absolutely deleted. Brielle is just super beefy, her shields are really strong. They do a lot of damage as well when they explode. She's very often one of my highest damage Guardians in the game. She also has won 1v3s before, or 1v2s if they aren't high damage Guardians, because she just shields over damage. Salve is just great to get Guardians out of position, does a lot of damage. Always try to get him to die very fast and have a lot of enemies focus him. These are the S tier Guardians, if I get them I will choose them. Now we go into the A tier. We have Darista. Darista gets really good when you play other Guardians with her, like Corvus, Gwyn, Doro. Guardians that help you to group up the enemy, so her shots hit a lot of people, and her ability also hits multiple people. Aquasphere, which does a good chunk of damage too. Then we have Flix. Flix is basically the best healer in Gauntlet, period. She will heal insane amounts of HP, much more than most Guardians will do damage. She doesn't really do anything else, but her healing is amazing. I usually have her tank an assassin or something, and she will just do her job great. Then we have Grin, which is also one of the best CCs in the game, pulling everyone together. But I have her down in A tier because a lot of people will play assassins which jump into your backline, so her pull will not hit as many people, or you play against the Florial and then you don't pull at all, or against the Morax which interrupts your pull, and so that's why I have it down here in A tier. Eva, his CC is alright, and his ultimate is the best ultimate to finish fight in Gauntlet. Like if you get the ultimate off, you usually would just kill everyone and just win. Floria, quite beefy, her shield stops a lot of Guardians from screwing you over, like Yuno knocking your backline into the front, self swapping, and early Morax stun like Wind Pull, which is why Florial is really, really good to play. Freya saves your backline from the assassins, or protects your assassins when they dive in. Really good pick, also has some CC. T-Rock makes you win ult race, so you can go for the ult win condition. Tamamo has a bunch of great CC as well. Doro has a good CC ability, which is why we play him, and it does decent damage. Adela is like super hard to kill, takes ages for the enemy to kill, so it buys a lot of time for your other Guardians. Something like an Adela Salve combo is especially dangerous. Leah, mostly because of her healing. She does some decent damage too, but her healing is really nice. Loro, really good to dive an enemy and pair him up with something like a Yuno, a Loro, a Salve, or other dive guardians, and you can kill the enemy backline quickly. Herne is kind of tanky, has some CC. Alori wins you ult races. Syndos, the disarm is usually really nice. Most of the time I play him in frontline and not in backline. Drip, you can just try to kill one enemy in the front really quick. That's the main goal if I play Drip. Atticus mines are pretty neat. Sometimes you get lucky with hitting an enemy backliner multiple times if you pair him up with a Juno and you kill someone really quick. Fyodor has good damage thanks to his crit. He's quite RNG though. Phoenicia still has decent protection. Her shield is still pretty decent, her ult is still pretty decent, but she's nowhere as good as in regular arena. Tianlong offers only damage and not too much until his ultimate. Chris is really tanky actually with his shields. Stratos is a decent meat shield, same as Takati, same as Kuro. Evindel has her early CC which happens and does good damage, same with Morana. And Elohead reaches incredible amounts of HP. I often play him frontline. And all of the other guardians I'll be skipping to keep it short. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.